Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good day, anywhere you are. This video that I'm making right now, I'm making it out of my tight schedule. This time around, school has resumed. So, I got so many reports. For the past 1 month, I have been dealing with one particular issue, I've been dealing with one particular topic, and that challenge that I've been dealing with has pushed me to take a research into some certain things, and I have come to a conclusion which made me to bring this topic to treat it today. This topic I'll be talking about entering into marriage properly. My last topic that I treated was relationship part 1 and 2, and how you can identify the right partner for you based on your goals and personalities, and how you can enter into that relationship and sustain it to bear, to achieve your goals. But today, I found out that I need to forge ahead. I need to go into the marriage proper. When young people go into marriage, especially the woman, leaving the home, because it is the lady that has to leave the home to go into the man's home. Or either ways, this time around, you still have some guys. If the lady has a better accommodation, if it's a lady that has been living alone, has a better accommodation, the man can, move into the lady's apartment. It doesn't really matter. They made a home. Now, going into the marriage proper is another challenge. Going into the marriage proper is another challenge. You don't think that your home, that's where you're coming from, where your parents have brought you up, maybe a lady of 25, 30, irrespective of the age you are, and a man of 25, let's say 30, irrespective of your age as well. You don't think that automatically the both of you will blend. Either you have known yourself from primary schools in your early years, or you have known yourself a few years before marriage. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that two people from two different homes are coming together. And not just two people from two different homes. These two homes are going to blend. Homes with different values. Even though you have found out that your values you can align it with the other person's value, family value. That is when you know that you are compatible to a very great extent to enter into the marriage proper. But then, that is not to say that you will not face challenges, because I have been getting series of reports, and then during our counseling sessions, it's like, he did this, she did that. Of course, he will do, she will do, because if you don't do, the activities will not be complete. It now depends on how you manage those do's that you do. So, what am I saying in essence? A man has been with his family for many years. They were born in the same family. He was born with his siblings or relatives. He had cousins, he had grandma that he has been visiting for years. And this lady also has siblings that she has been living with and parents for years. Even though your holy book will tell you to leave your parents and cleave, that doesn't mean that you will do away with your family members. Some people make the mistake thinking that I am my husband alone, I am my wife alone. I'm putting it this way because what actually is causing problem right now in so many homes is the issue of finance and care, attention. The issue of attention, who gets the more of the attention? Is it the wife that gets more of the attention, or the family members, the siblings? Now, when going into marriage proper, consider so many things. This husband I'm marrying has parents. He has them even before you. He has siblings. He has them even before you came in. So, in as much as we try to create privacy for the home, we also try to accommodate these people to a very great extent. The woman should be wise enough to know that this man I am cleaving to, or this man I am going to live with as husband and wife, has other people with him. He will carry them along, but will plan for the relationship. So you need to have a large heart when going into the marriage proper. You need a very large heart. You need to be accommodating. The man needs to be accommodating. The woman, that is the wife, needs to be accommodating as well. So if you are narrow-minded, marriage will be difficult to deal with. And people who are not open-minded, they find it difficult to deal with issues in marriage. You need to open your mind, plan yourself with your spouse, be able to accommodate behaviors that may arise. Yes, in our relationship evaluations, we are able to evaluate your spouse to know if you can. These are the keys elements. We are able to evaluate all those characters, behaviors. In fact, if you are still finding it difficult for evaluation, you can contact me privately. But for the purpose of this teaching right now, you have a large heart to accommodate some behaviors that will come in, some behaviors that we begin to unfold. Don't forget, this man has been maybe a man of 25, 30. He has his character already. And there are those that you have not known. Or the woman, there are those you have not known. That is why you must study the foundations, the fundamentals of those traits that he has or characters before going into the relationship. But now you are in the marriage proper. So you have to understand that human beings are the most difficult being to deal with. Do you understand? So you have to understand it, and you know that you yourself, you have flaws as well. So accommodate as much as you can. I'm not talking about abusive relationship right now. We're not talking about abusive relationship. We are talking about homes that are built on a plain ground of you evaluating your spouse before going into it proper, because there are challenges that are just natural. They are going to unfold step by step. Get yourself ready. Each one of it that unfolds, know how to deal with it properly. Do not allow challenges to degenerate into something else there are minor challenges that will come in with family members. I mean extended families, especially in these trying times of the economy worldwide. It's not only in Nigeria. Worldwide, the economy is facing turmoil. It's going up and down. So there are challenges that will come in. Please understand that no one is an angel. Give room for mistakes. That is why there is pencil and eraser. You write, you erase where there are mistakes. And if there are those that cannot be amended, please seek for professional advice. Now, for family members, a report came sometime that a young man that is married is facing issue with his wife and siblings. Oh, my dear fellow wives, you have to understand that this man has known his siblings for years before you came in. He can't just throw them out all of a sudden overnight because of a woman. Yes, you are part of him right now. You are part of him. So he will incorporate you into his family members. Don't forget, you also need those family members most times when there are issues. You won't have issues, but these are reality. Just face the reality that I am in another family. And the man also, you have to understand that your wife that has come from her house to your place to become one with you has known her mom, has known her siblings for years before you. So you cannot do away with these people. You can't do away with them. So there has to be a marriage. Marriage means coming together in agreement to produce something positive for yourself, for God, for the society, for progression of mankind. So whatever challenges are coming, don't forget that this person you are dealing with is coming from a different home. Couples are not supposed to have issues and have a carryover. You know, when you get to the university, if you have a carryover, it's going to affect you during graduation if you don't correct it, especially correcting it on time. Even when you have a carryover, that carryover is going to affect your GP when you have corrected it. So avoid a carryover of issues. Avoid a carryover of issues. And then, secondly, that your graduation period in marriage is the old age, the later part of your marriage. Do you understand? So if you have issues now in your marriage, sit down and settle it. If it cannot be settled by you and your husband, seek for professional help. I'm not talking about abusive relationship. Abusive relationship is very, very delicate, especially when life is involved. We deal with it in a very special way. Please, if you're in an abusive relationship, you can give me a call or you can chat me up through my messenger or WhatsApp. Please, I've never advised anyone to keep mute while in an abusive relationship. But if it is these fundamentals in marriage that I'm talking about right now, please sit down with your husband or your spouse, your wife, spouse, whoever it is. Sit down and sort yourself out, bearing in mind that family members were there before you come in, but they are not to trample on your rights. That is why you must sort it out. The both parties will have to agree. Counselors are there. There are counselors, professional counselors who will not be biased, who are non-judgmental in their approach. There are professional approaches that we can use to handle issues. Please and please, let there be peace in your marriage. Let peace reign. You see, the times we are very challenging times. So marriages need peace. You need peace to manage the home this period. You need peace. In fact, I told some parts of a family, I told them that if the soup in the pot is not enough, to share it plate by plate. Please go back to the old method. Put the soup together in a particular plate. Let everybody begin to take from it. If the rice is not enough, please put the rice in a plate and begin to eat. And before you know it, 5 spoons and you drink water, you will be filled. You'll be filled up. Exactly. But if you want to share it plate by plate, you know how it's going to be. But I know you're going to have enough this season. The period that we are, especially in Nigeria, is very challenging. So husband and wife need to put heads together. You need to come together peacefully to plan. Please reduce unnecessary expenses. And this can, create harmony in the home. Times are coming when there will be boom. Times are coming when there will be boom. But when you have challenging periods, like some people are facing right now, you need planning. You need planning. You don't need to follow suit. My friends are doing it. Do you know if they are just packaging? Don't forget what social media is doing right now. It's just packaging. So I would like us to, go back to the drawing board. Many people don't follow it the way it is. Many people don't really follow things the way it is. They just go their own way. They don't think that things can work out again. But I want to tell you, it can work again. That marriage can work again. That marriage is about to be revived. In fact, God is reviving it. Am I praying? Yes, God is reviving it. Thank you very much, and enjoy yourself for the rest of the day. Enjoy yourself. If you are just seeing this video, please share it, like the videos, share it to anywhere, any platform. You can share it for your own good, for the good of the other person. Bye bye.